How Avengers Endgame can make you a millionaire without you. Even realizing it, you might be sitting there comfortably watching the Avengers battle Thanos, thinking it's just another popcorn flick. But what if I told you that Avengers Endgame holds the keys to unlocking your financial future? Yes, you heard that right. The same movie that captured the hearts of millions, that brought together heroes from all corners of the Marvel Universe, is secretly teaching you how to build wealth. Ew, and you didn't even notice. Sounds too good to be true, right? But stay with me, because the secrets to financial success are hidden in plain sight, right between the epic battles and heart-wrenching goodbyes. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why Endgame became a cultural phenomenon? It's not just because of the action scenes or the emotional farewell to beloved characters. No, it's something deeper, something that reflects the very principles of wealth building and success. At its core, the Avengers' strategy isn't just about fighting villains. It's about resource management, teamwork, risk-taking, and making long-term investments that pay off, just like in finance. But here's the kicker. They didn't win by fighting alone. It was about recognizing opportunities, leveraging strengths, and knowing when to pull the trigger. And that's the game. Plan for building your fortune. Think about it. Tony Stark's rise to success didn't happen overnight. It was a result of smart decisions, calculated risks, and building upon a legacy. As you watch the Avengers navigate their journey, pay close attention to how they assess their resources. Stark didn't just throw money at a problem. He analyzed, planned, and adapted. In the same way, building wealth is about making decisions based on insight, not impulse. You need to be strategic with your investments, diversify, and always be ready to pivot when the market shifts. But that's not all. Look at the team dynamics within the Avengers. Each hero brought something unique to the table, but none of them would have succeeded without the collaboration of others. This is where the true lesson lies. Partnerships. Wealth isn't just about you. It's about finding the right people to work with, those who complement your skills and vision. Just as the Avengers couldn't defeat Thanos without working together, you'll find that your financial journey will be more successful with the right allies, mentors, and collaborators who elevate your game. And then there's the risk factor. Captain America, Thor, Black Widow, they all took risks, but those risks weren't blind leaps of faith. They were calculated, informed by their experiences, and rooted in the belief that the reward would be worth the sacrifice. In the same way, the wealthiest investors are often those who take smart risks, knowing that the journey isn't always easy, but the potential returns can change everything. But don't worry, I'll teach you how to recognize those risks without the danger of losing it all. But how does a movie about superheroes relate to your bank account? Simple. It's about mindset. Tony Stark was never afraid to fail because he knew that failure was just another opportunity to learn, grow, and come back stronger. And that's the first step to becoming a millionaire. Adopting a mindset that views setbacks not as dead ends, but as stepping stones. Every time you lose, you're just one step closer to winning. The key is persistence. The key is resilience. Next, let's talk about the Infinity Stones, those powerful artifacts that control the universe. Think of them as your personal assets. Each stone has its unique power, just like each of your investments, whether they're stocks, real estate, or business ventures. But there's a catch. Just as Thanos needed all the stones to achieve his goal, you need to strategically assemble your own stones to create a powerful financial portfolio. Diversification, my friend, is the key. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your assets wisely and watch your wealth grow. But let's get real. In the end, the Avengers didn't just rely on chance. They understood the importance of preparation. Before traveling back in time to collect the Infinity Stones, they studied their history. They prepared. This is your golden lesson. Do your homework. Knowledge is your greatest asset. Whether you're reading financial reports, learning about market trends, or studying successful entrepreneurs, the more you learn, the better your chances of making smarter financial decisions. Here's a truth bomb. Building wealth isn't about luck. It's about using the right strategies at the right time. Just like the Avengers understood that timing was crucial, knowing when to act and when to wait, you need to recognize that the best financial opportunities often come when you least expect them. Timing your investments, understanding market cycles, and knowing when to seize an opportunity can be the difference between financial success and financial struggle. You need to be prepared for when your moment arrives. So here's the big reveal. You've been watching the blueprint for wealth building unfold in front of you all along. Avengers. Endgame is more than just a movie. It's a masterclass in financial strategy. The Avengers didn't just defeat Thanos because they had superpowers. They succeeded because they had a clear strategy, took calculated risks, collaborated with the right people, and stayed resilient. You can apply those same principles to your financial journey. The path to becoming a millionaire is waiting for you, and all it takes is understanding the lessons hidden in the world of superheroes. Now, are you ready to join the ranks of the financially elite? The Avengers didn't hesitate. Neither should you. As you begin to unlock these financial lessons, one thing becomes crystal clear. The wealth-building journey isn't a sprint, but a marathon. Think about the Avengers' long-term vision. They didn't go into battle without a plan. Every action was deliberate, every decision calculated, leading them to the moment where they could finally undo the damage done by Thanos. In your financial journey, there will be setbacks, obstacles, and moments of doubt, but it's all part of the plan. The trick is to stay focused, keep your eyes on the prize, and take consistent action. If you stay persistent, that moment of success will come, just as it did for the Avengers. And when it does, remember that your wealth won't be defined by the things you accumulate, but by the legacy you build. Just like Tony Stark's legacy transcended his time as Iron Man, your wealth is a reflection of the choices you make today, and the impact those choices will have on the future. You see, wealth isn't just about accumulating money. It's about creating a system, a set of strategies that allow you to continually grow. It's about building something bigger than yourself, something that, much like the Avengers, can stand the test of time. One of the most profound lessons we see in Endgame is how each Avenger had to let go of something. Whether it was their egos, their fears, or their personal desires, they all made sacrifices for the greater good. This is a crucial piece of the wealth-building puzzle, learning to let go of limiting beliefs and fears that hold you back from making bold decisions. Financial freedom comes when you release the grip on your doubts and take the risks that lead to reward. Sometimes it's not about holding on, it's about letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore, whether that's a bad investment or a belief that you're not capable of succeeding. But there's also the question of leadership. The Avengers didn't just follow orders, they led in their own way. Captain America inspired others with his moral compass, while Iron Man led through innovation. As you journey toward financial independence, you'll need to step into your leadership role, whether that means taking charge of your finances, leading a team, or becoming a visionary in your field. Leadership is key. Wealth isn't just about individual success. It's about the ability to inspire others and create opportunities for those around you. When you become a leader in your financial space, you'll start to see the ripples of that influence spread across every area of your life. Let's talk about failure for a moment. When the Avengers lost their battle against Thanos, it seemed like the end of the world. But they didn't give up. They gathered their strength, regrouped, and fought back with even more resolve. This is the resilience you need in your financial journey. Failure isn't final unless you let it be. Each loss, each mistake is just another lesson that sharpens your ability to succeed. Don't let failure discourage you. Let it fuel your fire. Just as the Avengers rose from the ashes, so too can you rise from any financial setback stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever before. The last lesson, and perhaps the most critical, is about creating your own endgame. The Avengers didn't stop after the battle was won. They planned for the future, understanding that their work was far from over. You must do the same. Financial independence isn't a destination. It's a journey that requires continuous learning, adapting, and evolving. Create your own vision of success. Understand that the ultimate goal is not just to get rich, but to create lasting wealth that allows you to live life on your terms without the constant stress of money holding you back. As the credits roll on Avengers Endgame, there's a final message. Whatever it takes, that's your call to action. Whatever it takes to achieve your financial freedom, you have to be willing to do it. It's not always easy, and it's certainly not a quick fix. But with the right mindset, the right strategies, and the right team behind you, you can reach your own end game. And when you do, you'll look back at this moment and realize that it all started with the lessons you learned from a superhero film. Yes, Endgame can make you a millionaire, and you're about to discover exactly how. So, are you ready to take action? To make the moves that will change your life forever? The time is now, and it's waiting for you to claim it. The power is in your hands. Just like the Avengers, you have the tools, the strategy, and the ability to change the course of your financial future. It's time to assemble your team, take calculated risks, and make the decisions that will set you on a path to success. The world is your stage, and you are the hero of your own financial saga. The real question is, what are you going to do with this moment? Because the Avengers showed us that the stakes are high, but the rewards are even greater. It's your turn to make your mark. Let's get started. As the Avengers rallied together to defeat Thanos, they embraced the power of unity. The wealth-building journey isn't just a solo pursuit. It's about collaboration, finding like-minded individuals, and aligning with those who share your vision. In the world of finance, this collaboration is key. You may be building your empire alone for now, but never forget that the most successful entrepreneurs and investors didn't do it by themselves. Whether through mentorship, partnerships, or strategic alliances, the Avengers knew that their strength lay in their ability to unite for a common goal. Just like them, your wealth-building journey will flourish when you understand the importance of surrounding yourself with the right people. But let's shift gears for a moment. Look at the character of Thor. For much of Endgame, he struggles with his identity, his failures, and his sense of purpose. He even falls into a dark place, one that many of us can relate to when we face setbacks or moments of doubt. Yet Thor's transformation in the film is a powerful lesson in resilience and self-awareness. He may have lost his way, but he found his true purpose in the end. The same applies to you. There will be moments when you question your path, your decisions, and your worth. But those moments don't define you. What matters is how you rise from them. When you're at your lowest, remember that every setback is merely a setup for a comeback. Now, think about the sacrifice involved in achieving greatness. The Avengers weren't just fighting for their own benefit. They were willing to pay the ultimate price for the greater good. Tony Stark's sacrifice was monumental, a reminder that sometimes the greatest rewards come with the greatest costs. In the world of wealth building, this is an undeniable truth. The road to financial freedom often requires sacrifices, whether it's sacrificing short-term pleasures for long-term gains, or dedicating time and energy to educating yourself and making smart decisions. The sacrifices you make today will pay off in ways you can't yet imagine. But here's the thing. When you're living the life you've always dreamed of, you'll look back and realize that every sacrifice was worth it. But that sacrifice doesn't come without its lessons. Just as each Avenger had to grow, learn, and adapt, so too must you evolve on your financial journey. The world of finance is constantly shifting. Markets rise and fall, opportunities come and go. It's essential to adapt, to stay informed, and to never rest on your laurels. What worked yesterday may not work tomorrow, and that's okay. What's important is that you're always learning, always improving, and always ready to seize new opportunities as they arise. The Avengers succeeded because they weren't afraid to evolve. Neither should you. Another key aspect that stood out in Endgame was the importance of time. Time was their most precious resource, and they had to make the most of every moment. Time management is just as crucial in your journey to wealth. You can't afford to waste time on distractions or unimportant tasks. Every minute counts, and every decision you make moves you closer to your financial goals. Whether it's refining your investment strategy or learning new skills, every moment invested in your future will pay off in the long run. The Avengers understood this, and their success was built on the careful use of time. Your financial future is no different. Make every second count. What's fascinating about the Avengers is their ability to balance the big picture with the small details. While they focused on defeating Thanos, they didn't lose sight of the personal relationships that mattered. They understood the importance of balance between ambition and personal well-being, between financial gain and emotional fulfillment. It's easy to get consumed by the pursuit of wealth and forget about the things that truly matter: health, relationships, and peace of mind. But if you neglect these areas of your life, you risk losing everything you've worked so hard for. Just like the Avengers, you must remember that balance is key. True wealth is not just financial. It's the ability to enjoy your success without losing sight of what makes life worth living. Then there's the power of vision. The Avengers' ultimate success wasn't just about fighting for survival. It was about fighting for a future, a better world, a world they wanted to live in. The same principle applies to wealth building. To achieve lasting success, you need a vision. What does your ideal life look like? What kind of future do you want to create, not just for yourself, but for those around you? Your financial journey should be guided by a clear, compelling vision that inspires you to take action even when the going gets tough. Without vision, the path ahead can seem unclear, but with a clear destination in mind, every step you take will bring you closer to your dreams. One of the most powerful moments in Endgame is when the Avengers finally defeat Thanos. It's a hard-fought victory, but it's not just about the battle. It's about the peace that comes afterward, the resolution, the triumph, and the recognition that they've achieved something monumental. In the same way, your financial success won't just be about the wealth you accumulate. It will be about the sense of peace and freedom that comes with financial independence. The ability to live life on your own terms, to know that you've built something of value, is the true reward. The battle is tough, but the victory is sweeter than you can imagine. As you embark on your own journey, remember that Endgame isn't just about the characters or the plot. It's about the principles they embody: strategy, resilience, sacrifice, adaptation, and vision. Each lesson the Avengers teach us is a step closer to building the life of your dreams. But this journey doesn't end with the final credits of a movie. It continues with every decision you make, every risk you take, and every lesson you learn along the way. Your end game is waiting, and the first step is realizing that you have the power to create your own destiny. So, here's the challenge. Take the lessons from Avengers, Endgame, and apply them to your life. Don't just sit back and hope that wealth will come to you. Be proactive, take control. Build your empire just like the Avengers built their victory. They didn't sit around waiting for a miracle. They made things happen, and so can you. You have the tools, the mindset, and the potential to achieve greatness. The question is, will you rise to the challenge? Before you go, I want to ask you to take action. If you found value in what we discussed today, leave a like, drop a comment, and share this video with anyone who needs to hear this message. Don't let them miss out on the opportunity to start building their financial future. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This is just the beginning. There's so much more to explore, and I want you to be part of this journey. Check out the previous videos as well. They're filled with powerful insights that will help you take your life and your finances to the next level. The Avengers showed us that together we can achieve the impossible. Now, it's your turn to create the impossible. Let's do this.